We're going live. And there she blows. You crack open a cold one.
Mm-hmm.
Got a cereal ad.
Love the taste of that syrup in carbonated water.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Perfect. Now I gotta change the quality to low. And there we have it. Now we're ready to rumble. Let's just say the video for tomorrow is just completed uploading right this second. So it is wild. The ending, holy shit. The reveal of the models, it's quite the reveal, I have to say.
I can't wait for everyone to see those model and or models completed.
Won't that be very cool?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, every time we put together a video, we actually make each other sign NDAs.
Yeah. Exactly.
Pilot Photo G, howdy. I need a little matte medium, which is right here. Oh, this is the first time in history that the matte medium has been within arm's reach.
Wow.
Boop.
Can't even
Flimbo the
imagine.
dude. Hey, lucky bat. Ooh.
Ooh, ooh, oh, whoa. Blimbo the dude, it's Nicky Boy and a J. Sounds about right. J is short for J.J. Abrams.
Oh, Nicky boy, the orcs are calling.
Exactly. This is fun. And someone has to do the thumbnail.
Andy Crimson, ayo.
Hello.
DJ Marquito, yo, what up, my peeps?
TK Studio Prince. Hello, everyone.
Casey
Hey,
Lance, hey, dudes.
Casey Lance. Hello. All right, there's 19 people here, 6 dislikes. I don't know what's going on. Casey Lance, sorry I haven't been around either here or on the Discord much. It's all good. As long as you're here now.
That's okay, we waited for you. So now we can start.
Yep. We haven't made any videos or anything
No.
until right now.
I'm painting brown, a slightly lighter brown on top of my brown, and I'm eventually going to highlight all the way up to white, and I'm hoping that all of these layers of brown are worth something and are not just going to get completely covered up.
Do you want to hear a secret?
What?
They're all going to be covered up.
No!
Well, a lot of them are. It is hard to know if the layers are worth it or not.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
I feel like the trickiest one is always, I feel like, doing bones. It's hard because you really do have to start dark, but you get to like white,
right?
And it's got to be a lot of white.
That's an all natural.
Yeah. Flimbo the dude, currently trying to decide on a goddamn Chaos Space Marine Legion to pick for my army makeover. Ooh. I mean, you could go with Steel Legion. You could go with Noise Marines. You could go with like one of the other ones. I don't know that many Chaos Legions.
Mhm.
World Eaters, Night Lords, the Hazard Stripe ones.
I like Night
Steel
Lords
Legion?
just by name.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember what they look like.
They're vampires.
Yep, that makes sense.
I read a book on them called Soul Hunter.
Mm.
It was okay, although I didn't finish. I didn't finish like the last 15 minutes of the audiobook.
That's how good it was.
I took too many breaks. Like I listened to like 6 hours of it, and then I took like 5 breaks getting through that last hour, and I'm like, I need to listen to the whole thing again.
Yep, that's what happens.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't just bang it all out,
Yeah.
it's hard to remember what's going on or to care.
Mm-hmm. I'll probably give it another listen. It was pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Andy Quinlan, I've always liked Alpha Legion.
Mm.
I think we should just start yelling out the colors. I don't know the names. Night Lords are red and blue with lightning stripes that most people leave off because they're
why.
incredibly hard to do and they never really look good.
Odd. Flimbo the Dude. I might do Night Lords and have them say blech in the Dracula voice. I like it.
I'm here to steal your power armor.
Yeah. Think about how fun you could be at games, though.
Yeah.
Start playing games in person and stuff. You could be the guy that's really annoying.
And then they're like, I thought you only wore that cape because it was Halloween, but do you just wear that every time you play? And do you have to wave the little bat on the rubber band around in front of everyone's face?
Yeah, that Flimbo the Dude is quite the menace to our local gaming establishments. Always wearing the Dracula teeth.
Mm-hmm.
They're always falling out.
And they hurt
Yeah.
because they're just hard plastic.
Mm-hmm. You're trying to explain the rules
Yeah.
with the teeth and they're falling out. Perfect.
Michael Spitz.
I mean, it seemed. I think we decided for you.
Yeah.
We decided who you are as well.
Mm-hmm. Michael Spitz. Whoa! Averted a crisis. Almost like the stream. Yeah, thank goodness you corrected that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it'd be ridiculous if you like the stream.
Mm-hmm.
And I see 2 people did that, and they're shadow banned.
Power Surge. Hey, what's up? Just in time for my painting session.
Nice.
Power Surge. Have you ever seen the YouTube videos Power Thirst? I think those were like early college humor videos. Back when like the weird surrealist stuff was all over YouTube. It's pretty great. Flimbo the Dude. Being annoying is one thing, but I can double the annoying by bringing a real bat.
There you go. A lucky bat?
Power Surge. Never heard of them. Well, you might want to give it a look. Power Thirst by Power Surge. Well, your Power Surge. I think it's Power Thirst.
Thirst Trap? I think that's something else.
D Crimson. Made with lightning. Real lightning. Andy Crimson knows these videos.
Amazing.
Back when weirdos just vomited content onto YouTube.
Mm-hmm. I mean, they still do, but
Mm-hmm.
a little bit different.
I remember one of the flavors was manana and gun. I think just last year, I think College Humor officially like died,
Oh yeah,
and they fired everyone, and they're out of money.
that makes sense. They kind of stopped being relevant.
Yeah, it's probably really expensive to make like sketches with like three to seven people in them.
Mm-hmm. And every single one of them has to do really good.
Yes.
Should have made a podcast.
Mm-hmm. Andy Crimson, try chocolate. It's like eating chocolate in an electrical storm. Don't Call Me Shirley. If Google is a Guy is the best. Yeah, they had some classic stuff.
I remember that one.
Mm-hmm.
That one I remember.
They did a great Star Wars parody series called The Troopers, where they make these really crappy stormtroopers and Darth Vader costume. Mm-hmm. Aubrey Plaza is actually in them.
Really?
She's really they're really funny.
Mm-hmm. Those were a long time ago, right?
Yeah.
Do you think she was hurting for money between gigs?
I doubt it. She probably just knew someone.
Mm-hmm.
It seems like she's up for anything.
She is.
Holy cow! If anyone hasn't seen the movie Ingrid Goes West, it's unbelievable. It's like the only serious movie she's ever done, and it's incredible. You know, if you liked Dirty Grandpa, you probably won't like it. But if you like really good movies... Don't Call Me Shirley. Watch the different types of girlfriends. Stormtrooper 9/11 is great. Dirty Grandpa sucked. What does Robert De Niro come to? He was in some of the best movies ever made.
Mm-hmm. Sometimes you lose all your money, though.
Then he has to make nothing but crap for a decade. Mm-hmm. And then eventually they're like, okay, now that you're 1,000, we're going to make... what was that that recent movie? The Irishman. Mm-hmm. Now that you guys are 100, we're just going to make a...
Make you look younger.
Yeah. We're gonna smear CGI in your face. It's like a cream. It comes in a tin. And that's how we'll make the 3-hour movie.
Yeah. Did they just track their faces and make them look younger?
I think they're old for part of the movie, too. Mm. They're not only young.
Right.
TK Studio Prince. Remember, folks, hit the thumbs down. We love them. Let's see if we can make it to 60 thumbs down tonight. If you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe and join us. We also have a Patreon and Discord.
Mm-hmm. Andy Crimson. Robert De Niro is busy paying... Andy Crimson. Robert De Niro is busy paying his ex-wife $1 million a month. Yep. Gotta do some movies then. Jeez, I don't understand. How do you even get into that situation? Like, you would think that you would sign some papers to make sure that didn't happen.
It seems like no celebrity couple is as smart as Oprah.
Exactly.
Oprah's got all the money. She's not marrying that guy.
Yeah,
She's like, you can live in my house. We'll be husband and wife, but I'm not signing anything. Mm-hmm. You're not getting $1 of Oprah's book club money.
Great idea.
Yeah. That's why Oprah's the best.
Exactly.
Andy Crimson just saw that new Mortal Kombat movie. It wasn't a good movie, but it was still highly entertaining. So I guess that's what matters most.
Mm-hmm. Especially when you know and hate the doinglage.
Yeah. Don't Call Me Shirley. Martin Scorsese is great. Did he do Casino? Was that a Scorsese? Casino's amazing. And is basically the same movie as The Irishman. Except good.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure Irishman's good, but it's not Casino.
Mm-hmm. Did you know that Tim Dillon auditioned for The Irishman?
He could be like a money guy, like an accountant that gets killed.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. I mean, honestly, perfect. As long as there's fake business involved, it's perfect.
Don't Call Me Charlie. Goodfellas. Ah. You know, sometimes I get those Joe Pesci, Robert De Niro movies confused. Because they're all...
Odd.
They're just the same guys in every mobster movie.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, you know, Joe Pesci's character from The Irishman, I believe, is identical to his character from Home Alone.
Mm.
Don't Call Me... Michael Spitz. It's called a prenup. Don't Call Me Shirley. Marriage is a sham.
Mm-hmm.
Zachary Madden, how are you? I'm doing good. I got a burp water.
How are you? Exactly. Do you think every sip for you comes with a burp?
Pretty much.
And how are you not the spokesperson?
You'd think.
Don't you think that they should advertise the burping?
I mean, some people find it highly offensive.
Well, they're gonna hate tomorrow.
This is the first video that's come with a trigger warning.
Exactly.
Antonio Manuel Lopez Camacho. I would probably just end up doing bad movies just to pay for Games Workshop games. Or to at least start paying half of the Necromunda Underhive box set. Don't Call Me Shirley. Martin Scorsese could make an FNV movie. Full nautical video. Fun national vacation?
Trying to even find the comment. I'm in top chat. It's bullshit.
Forever Not Video Game?
I've never met an acronym that I've known.
Flimpo the Dude. They should make a Lego minifigure of Jay, and it should come with his iconic burp water. It is fun to think, like, if you were like an action figure hanging on a peg, what accessories would you come with?
Mm-hmm. It would be a burp water.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The Biolante plushie.
Mm-hmm.
I was purging some of my DVD collection the other day, and I found one thing that I could probably lose, which was a bootleg copy of the Bourne Identity.
Mm-hmm.
And I looked at it, I'm like, why does this look like garbage? And I took it out, and it was a printed on a consumer printer sleeve with just a disc that had the name of the movie sharpied on it. I'm like, when could I possibly have gotten this?
Mm-hmm. Yard sale.
Yeah. Yeah, I usually the way my DVD collection works is I usually keep things I might not be able to watch. Like if I find a DVD movie or a DVD copy of an absolute crap movie.
Mm-hmm.
Like I don't need to keep like any Avengers movies or anything.
Mm-hmm.
But like some Godzillas are a good bet that you can't just, stream them.
Mm-hmm.
I have a movie called Laserhawk, apparently guest starring Luke Skywalker. Haven't watched it yet, but I can't wait.
It's a DVD?
It is a DVD. I have a copy of Doom Eternal with The Rock, and it's apparently the unrated cut.
All right.
Which apparently the movie is supposed to be atrociously bad, and so I can't wait to watch the unrated cut.
Mm-hmm.
Have a bunch of those, like, 5 crappy movies on one disc. Have a bunch of those. I remember when I was young,
that's just called Amazon Prime Video.
Yes. When I was young, I had a 50 B-movie pack that my dad got me, like, for like my birthday or something. I got through about half of them, and they were all complete garbage. Except for it actually had all the Gameras on there, which are still garbage, but those were fine. I could watch those.
Mm-hmm. Amazon Prime has a lot of crap movies.
Yeah, I mean, so does Netflix.
Yes. I feel like the Amazon Prime has a lot more, though.
I don't know. They made The Boys.
That's my guess.
I love them.
No, but they have good stuff, but they have a lot of. I feel like they have a lot more crap.
Yeah, I wonder though if Netflix just hides it better, because they also have a lot of good stuff that they actually promote.
Yes, I think that's probably the case.
Don't call me Sean. I'm guessing tomorrow is about AK Interactive War Crimes Collection.
Mm-hmm. Close.
Freedom,
close.
Guy. I watched your video with you mentioned Dark Vengeance box. I bought an unopened one on eBay. Can't wait to paint the Chaos Marines. Ooh, nice. I know I had a Space Marine half of Dark of Dark Vengeance.
Mm-hmm.
I think I gave it all to our friend Brian because they were Dark Angels.
Mm. Good old Brian.
Mm-hmm. Michael Spitz. You like jazz? No, I like the Star Wars version of jazz known as jizz.
Jizz. Yeah.
Of course, the jizz famously played by the Cantina bands, which were this alien species known as the Bith.
Mm-hmm. And they like jizz.
Mm-hmm. Flimbo the dude.
Oh my goodness.
Doing this theater homework. Here, let's alternate words. That'll work great.
Yeah. You may read it if you would
like.
like.
No, you can read it.
Okay. Doing this theater homework, and I have come up with a musical idea, and he encouraged us to be stupid, so Hellboy the musical it is.
Yeah! Hellboy would make a great musical.
That sounds fantastic.
Anything not serious would make a great musical.
Mm-hmm.
Serious musicals make me want to die.
So, did Hamilton make you want to die?
Hamilton is kind of serious. They had fun with it though. Remember when King George comes out?
Yeah.
Da 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 da.
Flimbo the dude. I don't know if I think we talked about it maybe. What are you theatering? Are you an actor? An actor? I know we talked about painting a flat before. That's what I asked if the homework was painting a flat. Painting one at home.
Don't call me Shirley. Jay, Nick, did you guys see Book of Mormon? No, I've heard some of the songs.
I've heard the songs.
And I love South Park, so I bet I would love it.
It's very funny.
Do you think the South Park guys have the perfect career?
Yeah.
They get to make their fun TV show, and every now and then they're like, let's just make a 3-part video game. Let's just make a musical about Mormons.
Yeah.
Let's just do whatever we want forever.
Yeah. I think that's the dream. Isn't that the American dream?
Yeah.
And they only work for 3 months. Maybe 2 months. However long the show exists or is on TV. I would say that's perfect.
Flimbo the dude. I'm just in a class at my school, but being a voice actor is my dream.
Ooh.
Well, we all know the way to become a world-renowned voiceover artist is you star in Star Wars, you wait about 15 to 20 years, and then you become the iconic voice of Batman's the Joker.
There you go.
That's how you do it. And I think Mark Hamill's voiced a lot of things actually, but he's like super famous for being the Joker.
Mm-hmm.
Kino Quinones. So I got a free model from Malifaux, and I shit you not, they sent me a metal mini. Well, actually, Malifaux First Edition was all metal, and they switched over to plastic when they moved into their second edition.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't that you got a free one. Yeah, did you get it from Weird?
Yeah, that's pretty.
I'll take a metal
wizard. Mm-hmm. That's pretty weird.
Are you participating in their spring flower painting competition? I was thinking about it. I might be able to work it into something.
That'd be pretty cool.
I just have to look through their range and see what I can get that's like would be a good spring floral thingy.
Mm-hmm. I thought it was a pretty cute challenge.
Mm-hmm. I do like that there's a theme. It's not just paint whatever.
Mm-hmm. I think Games Workshop should do that.
You want to know a secret?
I know the secret already. They don't care.
Mm-hmm.
And they're not going to. But it would be fun. They also don't need to. Sure, that's part of it.
The big nut. Are we going to get some chaplain toe pics when you show them off? Well, this isn't a chaplain, it's a lieutenant. But yeah, I mean, you can look at his toe right now.
Saucy, saucy toe.
Don't call me sure. Don't call me Shirley. They got super high on LSD and went to the awards show for musicals with dresses on. Matt Stone and Trey Parker? Wow.
I heard that as well.
That's
I thought,
epic.
I thought they did that for South Park though. I don't remember them doing it. His Book of Mormon is pretty recent. Oh yes, I also looked. So last night we got 53 downvotes.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the most downvotes we've ever gotten.
Ooh.
53. So we have to beat the 53.
Yeah, we do.
Aquino Quinones. Weird had a free Easter model for spending 100 plus.
Ah.
It was a bunny on a Wile E. Coyote slingshot and an egg with dynamite.
That's pretty fun. I do need to pick up a second team because the first one's almost done.
Hydro Glider. I just got a 3D resin printer and printed my first mini. It came out so good.
Nice. Oh, we got a great comment today where I think on our recasting video where someone's like, "Well, actually, it'd be fine if Games Workshop went away because everyone has 3D printers now and can make up their own games."
Yeah, I thought that was interesting.
And I wanted to be like, "No, who's coming up with their own war?" I mean, I know there's a couple people coming up with their own war games, but.
The thing is this, like, there are channels that do everything but 40k, and they're not popular.
No.
Nobody's watching them.
Thank goodness we like 40k and Age of Sigmar and stuff, because it seems like that's the weird thing on YouTube.
And like that's, I don't know. There's something. I just don't think. I think people really like 40k. It's really big. A lot of people know what it is.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what people want to watch. I like the other games too. I think that they're really neat, but people aren't playing them.
Kino is, in that person's defense, Games Workshop says is a model company, not a game company, and the way people bitch, you'd think that they never made a good game. Yeah, I know that at some point they did make a statement like that.
Mm-hmm.
That they're a model company first. I guess they're a model company first because realistically the game isn't monetized. Like you buy the game through buying the models and the books.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not like a video game where you pay the money to play the game. It's like the game is this weird after product.
Yeah.
It does sit in kind of a weird spot.
And if you like these models, you can also play a game with them.
Because like realistically, like yeah, they do focus on the models because that's their income. Like if I was Games Workshop, I would almost be like annoyed that there's a game. Like, the game is, like, the excuse to buy models, but it's not a perfect excuse. It's a very weird spot to be in.
Yeah.
Like, you just buy the Legos and you play with the Legos. But these models are like, well, some people think they're cool, and that's enough. Some people want to play this game. Some people want to make dioramas. Some people want to complain.
Most people want to complain.
Mm-hmm. That's why I almost think that they should just they should get rid of the codexes. Woo, burps. They should get rid of all the codexes and just make an app for $5 a month, and that $5 a month gets you all the rules, and it pays for all the staff to keep the rules current and consistent. That way, they are monetizing the game.
Everything's updated at the same time.
Everything's updated at the same time. And you know what? If you don't want to play the game or you get really into like X-Wing or Legion or something, you just stop subscribing for a few months.
Mm-hmm.
Like, oh, we all going to play 40k like next weekend? Okay, I'll resubscribe to the app.
Mm-hmm.
And if you had everyone using this app, then you'd have some real data about like what are people taking on in their lists, what armies are popular, what armies aren't popular.
Mm-hmm.
Because, like, what data are you really getting from the codexes? I guess sales figures, but...
Yeah, I mean, Games Workshop would have that data, too, which would be good.
Yeah. Flimbo the Dude, being a voice actor of a 40k character is also a big part of that dream of mine, along with voicing Star Wars.
What 40k character?
Definitely Cato Sicarius.
I want to be the Emperor.
Chad Daly. Don't forget all the lore that Games Workshop brings to it as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Except that the lore is really bad.
Yes. Yeah, the lore was really, really good until it wasn't.
Exactly.
For no particular reason, definitely not for a video. I read the Orc Rogue Trader book, and it's insanity.
Mm-hmm.
I would definitely never say that it's available for download online. I would not tell anyone to download it ever.
Mm-hmm.
But it happens to be a hilarious read. The rules are completely convoluted. There's like rules for like every part. There's rules for like extra arms, extra legs, robot eyes, robot mouths. It's bizarre.
Interesting. Mm-hmm.
There's some really, really cool arts, and there's also like high school pen drawings in this corner of a notebook.
Ah.
everywhere.
Mm-hmm. Would you say it's incredibly grimdark?
It's
sounds
probably
incredibly
the
grimdark.
opposite of grimdark, but it was when 40k was proper grimdark.
Mm-hmm. Right. Obviously.
And there was so many different types of squigs. There was wasp squigs. There was oil squigs. There was herd squigs, flying squigs.
Mm-hmm.
I forget. There was one. I forget the name of it. It was just like a cute, cuddly little furball squig.
Lucky bet. High school pen drawings? Those are orc self-portraits, thank you.
In the parts that's like talking about color schemes, there's a like a hand-drawn like coloring book page of the orcs, and then it's like colored in with pen. It's wonderful. It may be featured in an upcoming video, and you guys will get to see some of this magic. Yeah, there does look like there was definitely some magic behind Rogue Trader.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it was a different game.
Mm-hmm. We should play Rogue Trader. Is that what the video is?
I can neither confirm nor deny. Although I think it would be a gigantic pain in the butt to figure out how to play Rogue Trader. But it could be
and
be
it's
worth
in British.
Yeah. It's written in British, so we can't read it.
Yeah.
It's written in the Queen's English. Yeah, so if anyone could translate for us, that would be great.
Exactly. Put it into American. Flimbo the Dude. If I were to voice something Warhammer, I'd probably try a Chaos character like Typhus or just some Plague Marine.
I mean, there's tons of people doing 40k animations. It might not be impossible to reach out to some of these people. Maybe make yourself a reel.
Ah, yeah.
And then make it 3 to 5 seconds or something. And then just be like, hey, I'm this. Here's you gotta be a grot, a space marine, a guardsman, like one of each race. Mm-hmm. The Tyranid one is just gurgles and hisses.
Yeah, how's your orc? Yeah, got a good orc?
Mm-hmm.
and the games and stuff too. I mean,
and the audiobooks.
There's a lot. Mm-hmm. I don't think I could ever do voice acting because you have to be a really good reader. And that's not me. Barely know how to read.
To get better, I've actually been reading my Star Wars books before bed, and I read out loud.
Ah, that is a good idea.
And you know what? They're pissing me off because they have what's the name of the text where the text is formatted around pictures? So long words will often be broken by a hyphen. Oh, that kills me. Because they're like, wait a second, that's not a word. And then you look on the next line and there's the rest of the word and you feel like a dummy. But it's like, well, but it was cut in half. How would I have? And it throws off my rhythm.
Mm-hmm. That's actually how we're going to start doing the scripts.
Yes.
Every word's cut off.
Mm-hmm.
Every half word is on a new line.
Benjamin Reynolds, we need a robot chicken to hook up with 40k stop motion kings. Mm-hmm. It's not impossible. I forget the name of the company that does robot chicken. I think they're like Stupid Industries or something.
Sounds about right.
I think they do. I think they actually do a bunch of cute stop motion stuff.
Mm.
Flimbo the Dude. I can try an orc. The key is to shut off my brain and become full British.
and send it to us. Please.
Lucky bat. Justified. The text is justified.
Yes. We've done that before. Remember, for our Patreon, Kilgore Void sent us a sample, a reading sample.
Mm-hmm.
It's up on our Patreon. It's buried. Probably one of the first things we did.
Mm-hmm. Lucky bat, or should I say just-ified. The big nut. Every syllable on a new page. That's how I like to read.
Nice and easy. Just thick phone book. But a thick phone book would just be like, I don't know, a couple paragraphs. But dude, I could try and do an Adeptus Mechanicus.
Beep boop 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 beep boop beep. Prussian Blue. Oh hey Jay, did you see the stuff about a potential painting challenge to compare our styles? I don't know. Is that on Discord?
Yeah, they were talking about it on the Discord. I figured that maybe we could talk about it tomorrow. See if we could do something with that.
Mm-hmm. I always wonder about painting styles.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like my style is just as good as I can try to do.
I don't like that EOB always corrects to job.
To job?
To job. Because it thinks I'm trying to write a word, but I'm trying to write EOB. That's very annoying. Isn't that rude? Just know what I'm typing.
I would, yeah, and you know, it could change it up a little. Like sometimes it could correct to Bob.
Exactly.
Or Sod. Well, no, then there's no D instead of a B.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
There's plenty of words.
You just think of one. There's so many more though. Mm-hmm. I guarantee it. The big nut. Hey Jay, you look nice today. No homo.
It's the Star Wars shirt.
Mm-hmm. Keynote is hot. Jay reading Discord.
I skim. I do my best to skim.
The only reason I saw it, but that's because I was sitting on my ass because it was doing some rendering. So I got a little time to scroll through. Geez, my computer started to get really laggy. And I was like, oh my god, what is going on? And I realized it wasn't plugged in.
Ah. See, that's why GarageBand always reminds you.
GarageBand?
Like, yeah, because it always goes, your computer is not connected to a power source. And then I'm like, GarageBand, you don't tell me what to do. I'm a strong, independent woman.
Exactly.
And then the computer shuts down.
Don't call me Shirley. Nick is looking finna cute. I can tell he's my little garbage goblin. I think that's racist.
Yeah, it's garbage grot. Also would have accepted Trash Gretchen.
Trash Gretchen.
Prussian Blue, Jay, and Nick, you should do a video where you look at Discord members' first and most recent models and comment on how they've improved. That'd be interesting, but does Discord save everything? Or does it go away after a little while?
I don't know. I don't want to scroll that much.
Yeah.
You have to sign. Maybe we can make another. If we wanted to do that, we can make another channel.
I know Scott and Ninjon do that on on their Patreon for Trapped Under Plastic. Because every episode they like look at one Patreon supporter's model.
Mm.
The only reason I'd hesitate to do it is because like I'm not one of the greatest painters in the world. I'm just pretty good. Adequate, some would say.
And I'm not that great, but I can sure have an opinion.
You need to do a lot more highlighting and really boost the contrast.
See, I'm a professional.
Yeah. Jason Nicoletti, what's up?
I think you need to vary your colors. I don't really like how you painted the base. It doesn't really go with the feng shui of the model.
I think you really need to paint bravely.
I could tell that your heart wasn't 100% in this.
You give like a Gordon Ramsay compliment where it could go either way until like the very end. Gordon Ramsay's such a dick. It's great. I love him. Sometimes it's fun to watch the British show where he's just kind of mostly nice to people and he genuinely improves their restaurant. But then sometimes you got to watch the American one where it's just a sitcom. Where the owners are always completely unreasonable until they're not. He's yelling and screaming.
Don't call me Shirley. In video ideas, I posted my voice work for an orc. I just listened to it. I mean, I think you got a future.
Jesse Nicoletti, they're all staged. All the Gordon Ramsay TV shows? Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, they are. But that doesn't stop them from being entertaining.
Yeah. We're used to people deceiving us. It's fine. Obscuro. I've eaten at one of those restaurants from Kitchen Nightmares before I knew it was on Kitchen Nightmares.
Yeah.
That's
fantastic. You think they would capitalize so hard? They'd have like production photos up on the wall. This is the napkin that Gordon Ramsay used. This is him screaming at my wife.
Benjamin Reynolds. Wrestling is a multi-billion-dollar industry. No one cares it's fake. Yeah. Koic 15324. Why does it say to leave a dislike? Because you have to leave a dislike.
You have to. It's the law.
You join the stream, you leave a dislike. That's just how this works.
If you don't, you will go to jail.
Exactly. And be shadow banned. But in your real life shadow banned.
Yes.
You'll just be walking around and people will be bumping into you because they don't know that you're there. It's going to be wild.
Quinones, 9 out of 10 times the restaurant sells the new stuff to pay the debts, then closes, and then that's the realest shit there is. I think they did an episode where they went back to all the restaurants he did, and 2/3 of them closed, which is like the statistic they actually say at the beginning of every episode. They're like, 2/3 of all restaurants fail within the first 5 years.
Oh my goodness, Craig Turpin.
Crackertron Turpentine.
Hey folks.
The big nut. Gordon Ramsay to children. It's okay. We all make mistakes. Gordon Ramsay to anyone above 18. You donkey! There's an amazing Key and Peele sketch where Keegan is Gordon Ramsay and Peele is being judged, and it goes on and on and on, where his compliment keeps flip flopping from like a compliment to an insult to a compliment to an insult, and it just builds to this craziness, and eventually Gordon Ramsay like jumps over the desk and stabs Peele to death, and then at the very end he's like, "So in conclusion, meh." Tromari, nice job on the skull, Polygen, by the way. Yeah, this skull shoulder pad is my favorite, and I want 100 of them.
Mm-hmm. On every model.
Yeah, if I could have every Space Marine have this shoulder pad. The only thing a little bit wrong with it is the eyes are so deep that clearly he doesn't have a shoulder on there.
They're very deep.
Screw, I built a Star Weaver yesterday.
Mm.
Andy Crimson had to step away. A friend needed help. He's one of the guys who helped me get into mini painting. Ah, nice.
Oh.
Now you guys are even.
Yep. Benjamin Reynolds.
Shirley. Slap ass. Ah, I love Key and Peele.
Benjamin Reynolds. There's supposed to be fire in those eye sockets.
Probably not, though. What I find also, what usually helps with glowing eyes, you actually want to fill it in. Because it's hard to make something glow when in reality it's casting a shadow on itself.
You should put an LED in there.
Oh, that would
That'd
work.
be easy. Mm-hmm. You should do it live on stream.
Mm-hmm.
First time ever doing it.
Obscuro. The eyes are bolter holes. That would be very grimdark.
Mm-hmm. Dr. Drokel, I think it'd be worth the assault charge to be the person that finally broke from the script and kicked Gordon Ramsay right in the mommy daddy button during one of his tirades.
No, that would be the highlight of the episode. That would all stay in.
Exactly. Well, it'd stay in, but you'd probably get in trouble.
Yeah. The Big Nut got into mini painting when I had $15 as a kid and bought some easy-to-build Primaris. Then I painted horribly. Oh, I wish they did not. I wish they didn't discontinue those $15 easy-to-builds. They were legit, and they were perfect for Kill Team. There's a 3-man easy-to-build Reaver and a 3-man easy-to-build Intercessor. And those were the basis of millions of kit bashes.
Alas.
Yeah, I think they discontinued all the easy-to-build. Because they also had easy-to-build Reavers and easy-to-build Redemptor Dreadnoughts.
It works. The Orc Boys.
They have easy-to-build Orc Boys?
Yeah, you got 4 Orc Boys.
Oh, like the Assault on Blackreach?
Yeah. I have a box of those.
Great poses too, I remember on those.
Oh yeah. I have a box of those because I was going to turn them into DakaJet pilots. My Kit Bash DakaJets that I'll never finish.
Big Nut started an Ultramarine 30k army, and today my 4-year-old Gilliman to convert into a really tall captain for when I use the army in 40k games.
Well, just as long as you're not using your 40k army for 30k games.
Yeah.
That'd be ridiculous.
That would be wrong to use Space Marines to play a 40k game. You got to use the correct, not just the correct color, but the correct shape of Space Marines.
Yeah, it's serious business.
Yeah. That 3rd edition armor, it had slightly overlapping plate legs, not smooth legs with a round kneecap.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and if you think otherwise, I mean, geez
if you
Louise.
think you can just play your Space Marines in a game of 40k, you have, I mean, do you even like the hobby?
Exactly.
Kino is Gordon Ramsay, low-key, nice though, and low-key, a major cutie. Dr. Trokel, so what death metal band does this guy sing for? I believe he sings for the Firehawks. That's the Space Marine chapter that they think was lost in the warp and became the Legion of the Damned.
I wonder who that is.
Benjamin Reynolds. You can use Robbie G in 40k though. I guess it's not the correct armor though. Because in 40k he should be wearing the Eldar armor.
Exactly.
The big nut. Nothing gets me going like buying 30 Cataphracti Claw Terminators, then 20 Tartaros with Combi Meltas and Power Fists. Matthew Cheeseman, I got some 30k Marines yesterday for my 40k Raven Guard. Prussian Blue, how good an idea is it to buy Mark IIIs in a tactical squad for Black Templars? BT Black Templars? I mean, I did it. I have 30k Space Marine parts because the parts are interchangeable. So I bought 2 boxes of tactical and 1 box of Mark III, and I just randomized. I think it looks pretty neat.
Hydroglider. I wanna see a set of Space Marine armor based off armor from Terraria. Love Terraria. I agree.
Andy Crimson. Yeah, Gordon Ramsay only gets pissed off at people who claim to know what they're doing but don't know shit, i.e. adults. When it comes to kids and beginners, he's super patient. The big nut. I love Terminators. That's why I have an army of them. I also like Terminators. I really want to get some. I mean, I have 10 Terminators, and like 5 of them have actually seen tabletop. So I'm a little wary of buying too many more before I play 40k. Andy Crimson, I want to see armor based on the equipment from Totally Accurate Battlegrounds. What's Totally Accurate Battlegrounds?
I don't know. Don't call me Shirley. Video idea: paint a Buzz Lightyear Marine.
I do enjoy the Buzz Lightyear Marines. I think they're fun.
I mean, that's what everybody. I mean, I think that's how everybody should paint their armies. Honestly. And speaking of painting your armies,
yeah,
it is exactly 10 o'clock.
Woo!
So we have a video tomorrow.
Yeah, we do.
That is quite the video, and I'm really excited to see what everyone in the world thinks of it.
Mm-hmm.
It's quite the video. And we'll be back with another live stream at 9 p.m. Central.
Yeah.
So join us tomorrow.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.
And stream.